Sports. The Buffalo Bills taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Autumn has come to upstate New York, and we find ourselves at Bill Stadium at Orchard Park. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Buffalo Bills. Hello, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here. And they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Bucs, it's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
pressure set to kick off.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Jamal Agnew.
Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully we're free.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. On the left side, he finds Beasley. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And down he...
Okay. After the food is done.
He goes, a Buccaneer sack.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if I'm going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist.
What? Play on your tablet till I come down.
Because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Singletary, the ball carrier.
4 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have to contend with a 3rd and 13.
On any running play this call, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels. Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. So here the Bucs backed up to start their initial drive. And they'll be let out by the man running the show, Charles, their quarterback.
So this is what we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
A gain of 3, second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Gun now on 3rd down, and that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So here come the Bills out for their second drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards, the pickup there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. So the shotgun snap to Allen. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
34-yard line.
Now Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. That catch good for only a couple. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 5 catches, 53 yards, and a touchdown.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
Had a nice move, but can't break away. Down just inside the 30.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defense is awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
not the tie.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
17-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for a Buccaneer first, to pick up of 12 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 42-yard line. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
On 2nd down now. It's Hines, and he stopped immediately there.
The ball carrier.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. The catch made by Miller. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Tampa Bay. They'll run on 1st down. Hines. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Dwayne Smoot. In there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
Well, it's up to how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
His throw incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 24.
From the gun, it's Allen. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
The quarterback taken.
Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys are
under pressure again, and down he goes again. Levante David able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
The 55-yard attempt, normally you'd say well within his range. A little surprised he came up short.
And he knew it immediately, didn't he? They are so calibrated, aren't they? They can tell the touch, the feel. When they put the foot to the ball, whether it's going to be good or not, he knew immediately he didn't have that one.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd.
Now it's Hines. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
1st down.
On 1st down, it's Hines. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. To Evans on the slant. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Complete to Mike.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. The kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette, and he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Leonard Fournette, his 4th touchdown on the year, and the Bucs have taken the lead.
Well, got a little bit of everything on that run. Offensive line creating some space, but how about the guy running behind his pads into the end zone?
What does that mean when a guy says running behind his pad?
Means that he's going to be a physical runner. That way he's able to use his shoulder pads, his forearms, anything to ward off people to power his way forward.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts of the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
At the 29-yard line.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Miller.
15 yards on the play. 1st down.
15. 1st down, Buccaneers.
They'll run on 1st down. Hines. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Eluding the pressure right. This short throw caught by Goddard. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there and a 1st down. On play action, they'll throw. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. It's a gain of 16. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
And a Buccaneer 1st down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right. This is intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Intercepted.
A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. And I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen finding Knox there, complete. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
He's taking
the last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And again, it's Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will be from 56 yards out. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half.
Fast to kick off for Buffalo.
The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Now this is picked up by the Bills.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession, and their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
The ball carrier.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 3rd down, it's Hines. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
They run again with Hines. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. On 3rd down. Hines, and he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46. 2 yards and able to get the 1st down in the process.
1st down, Buccaneers.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Whoa! Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down and 4. Allen, rush coming, and he's taken down. Devin White gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Allen works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
They'll start on the ground with Hines. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish an inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Hines, and he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down.
32-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, "I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along."
On first down, Hines. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Hines, the ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd and 6.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. They'll run on first down. It's Hines. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will.
The quarterback on the scramble. First.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down, and inside the 5-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Nyheim Hines hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. Marr on for the extra point. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. So that drive goes a full 80 yards in 10 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run.
Matt Bosher is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
At their own 25.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Singletary to get the drive started. He finds some open field here. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Brown. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 16 more on that one and another first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Allen. And Beasley with it over the middle. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a
couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Man, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
1st and 10 at the
so from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. A good game there on 1st down. That run will get him 7 up to the 32-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. 2nd and 3. He completes this to Russell Gage. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Hines. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
Hines, the ball carrier.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Down by Tre'Davious White. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and...
They'll keep it on the ground. Hines, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
On first down, it's Hines. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown.
Nyheim Hines with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. He's giving them a little jolt, just gave them the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead.
To kick off.
To return, here's Agnew. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
On the return. The Bills take over first and 10.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Throwing on first down is Allen. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The man wreaking havoc there, Gerald McCoy, the knee tackle. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. From the gun, Allen. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That goes for a gain of 31. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. Allen's throw is complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. 8-yard line. To the air, Allen. Working the middle here, that's complete to Knox, the tight end. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another big hitter there, this one good for 18. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. A gain of 6 there on first. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 16. 12 yards there and a 1st down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side.
Allen's pass complete.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
It's a gain of 4.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 7. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
2 minutes. 2-minute warning. Let's go deep. Stand up one time.
As we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Thank you.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer little bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close to the score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick 6. And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you make it throw.
Hey, go Bucks.
maybe you wanted to.
Hey, go, Buck.
In this case, it cost him.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. To return, here's Agnew. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
What you doing? Hey, Brenda Josh. I'm doing all right.
I'm actually.
I see Mary and them went on to Washington. Well, I saw them at the airport 3 hours ago. I'm sure they.
Airport? You were at the airport?
Girl, you know I ain't been to no airport. I saw them on Facebook. You didn't? Where you at?
At her house.
Huh?
She's at her house.
You didn't know they were going today? You didn't know they were leaving today? Huh?
Well, I'm kind of confused. I don't see why. I'm confused that I don't know why, and I'm confused that. But why don't you call my dad son a baby? Because he is your son.
So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Featuring the deep ball's been a
Call
part of
him
their game plan
your
all
baby, but that's what he calls me.
up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
It's incomplete. They cannot
Well, sometimes he actually calls me.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bucs are going to take over with.
I'm always scared of heights because on a Ferris wheel it could break, and I'm scared. So I was like, I want to get up. I don't want to die. And I keep on saying that. Mom's like,
to go in the fourth.
quiet. She said about
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
She said be quiet. So yeah.
They'll keep it on the ground. Hines, he's got a first down and much more inside the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Naeem Hines, 34 yards.
Well, I don't really remember what this
As
is.
the Buccaneers
I just know that I stopped saying that. So I was just, I was like, let me get out of this crazy ride. So I was trying to run out. Let me out. I kept on like stopping the floor and like pushing the door. And Daddy was like, stop before this whole thing breaks. He was like, the glass is gonna break and the floor is gonna break. We're gonna be going crashing down.
We've got no shot to beat this team.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to
I
kick it
stopped
away.
because I was scared. Because if we went crashing down, we would have fallen to our doom.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
And that's why I never want to go on a Ferris wheel again. But I also did see a lot of skinny cat. Because when we went to Ring of Mars, she was trying to climb up or something. But I was like, she was like, I'm too scared. So we went to the bowling alley. Then we went to the wave pool, but you don't want to hear this. But actually, I just had 8 and then I got some water in my mouth because of the wave. So then, like, I flew up to the...
Oh, on my shirt, too.
Yes, that was wearing a white shirt. And I flew up on my shirt, so I had to stay in the hotel room for a little while and change my poppy suit. And yeah, and I went back into the wave pool, but I only stayed at the shallow end. And yeah, I stayed with Mommy, but she was probably too scared to go to the deep end.
And he's going to be out of bounds
She'll be
down
like,
on the
ow!
35-yard line.
So it would be like that, and then
Let's go up in this one.
the wave would start coming. And I was thinking of some song in Moana. Yeah, I was trying to be like Moana, but I don't have a boat.